I've been struggling to reach 500 GP for a long time now. You've all seen me go up and down with GP, win streaks, losing streaks, nothing really sticking. I tried all kinds of clan. I rushed with Wolf, I boomed with Bear, and I even tried some cheesy plays with the Kraken. But nothing really clicked. Until I discovered the clan of the Stoat. And I fell in love with this clan. 9 wins in a row. Not flukes, actual solid wins. The Stoat gave me what I was missing. A stable eco, a strong defensive tool, and the breeding room to play my game. Suddenly, I wasn't reacting anymore, I was controlling the pace. Whether I was being rushed or pushed into late game, it didn't matter. With the Stoat, I felt in control every step of the way. And that's why, today, we will talk about the clan of the Stoat. It might just be one of the strongest 1v1 clans in all of Northgard. If you do enjoy this content, don't forget to subscribe to stay in the loop, especially for the low and mid elo players. And yes, that includes me. For players like us, it's the perfect mix of forgiving and powerful. Its early game is smooth, with an eco that just works. No awkward wood drop, no struggling for food, no waiting forever to expand. The Stoat gives you what you need, when you need it. Now let's talk about the start of the game. Compared to most other clans, the Stoat has a huge early game advantage, and it starts with scouting. You begin with 4 subjects. All 4 can build. That means your scout camp goes up fast, really fast. Other clans often start with just 2 builders, which slows everything down. Because of that speed, you can almost always win the race to scout the middle. That extra 50 fame? Free basically. And once you have it, you barely need to scout anything else. Just the 3 or 4 tiles surrounding your town hall, and that's your scouting done for the game. Fast and efficient map exposure. Now let's rewind a little bit here. Before I tell you why it's not necessary to scout beyond the first ring of tiles, let's take a look at the resources you actually start with. And that's what makes the Stoat's early game feel so smooth. The clan of the Stoat starts off with 150 food, which is a huge deal. It makes the early game much more forgiving. If you make a small mistake, you are not initially punished, and it gives the freedom to rush for the middle with scouts without sacrificing your early economy. That extra food means you can also immediately colonize 2 adjacent tiles, usually uncontested, giving you plenty of room to build. You are not cramped, you are not rushed, and you are set up to play the game your way. Now we are going to talk about what makes the clan really powerful. The forts. First off, they're not just a defensive building, these things are scouting tools. Placing down a fort and upgrading it gives you a massive view of the range. If you can look at the left bottom of my screen right now, you can see that I almost have no vision on the map except for a couple of tiles. Now I'll place down a fort. Let's see how the vision has improved once the fort has been placed down. Without having scouted any additional tiles, I have gained almost half of the map as my vision. Thus meaning that unless you have ruins, the scouts are kinda useless. Now let's talk about the second aspect that makes the Stoat's fort so powerful. Their defensive value. Thanks to the Stoat's lore path, the first Dominion upgrade of a fort is completely free. That means as soon as you place your first fort down, you can upgrade it. Even an unupgraded fort gives you +2 military experience if you have picked the Guardian military path. But upgraded that fort, it now becomes a +3 military experience instead. And there's the key. While you're just mining a bit of stone, maybe to upgrade your first food building, you can easily stockpile enough to upgrade your second fort right after. That's +6 military experience per month in early 801. So when a rush does come, you'll at least have 7 trained units or 7 trained units ready to defend, and with just a few sentinels and some villagers makes you're in a solid position to beat back any early wolf, eagle or snake attack. Now let's circle back for a second. Remember that first 50 plus fame you got from scouting the middle? Hitting 110 fame is key because that's the threshold to place your second fort. Thanks to the Stoat's efficient scouting and fame gain, you get there fast, which means your second fort can be up and running early. Now you got two dominial forts both pumping out military experience, combined with the second upgrade in the Guardian tree, and you're pushing towards 500 plus military experience faster than most clans can even field a proper army. And don't forget your war chief or main lord, that's your front line. So by the time that an early rush hits, you've got a solid wall of defense. Unlocking Marches of Brittany in the Lord tree, you can throw in 6 sentinels backed up with villagers against a rush, with only having one war camp. That's not just solid, that's practically guaranteed survival. Now, there's only one thing left to talk about, and it's the economy of the Stoat. And just like everything else with this clan, it's efficient, reliable, and built for control. A big part of the economic power comes from the Decima lore. Decima gives you 0.25 crowns for every specialized worker in zones that are adjacent to a monastery and in the monastery tile itself. That may not sound like a lot, but trust me, it adds up quickly. As long as you build your monastery in a central spot near high value tiles like a farm, mine, or upgraded trading post, you start generating passive income just for playing normally. No special setup, no risky plays, just value on top of value. And because of the Stoat, it's already defensive by nature. With early control and safe expansion, you can lean into a trade victory without fear. Other clans might get punished for scaling, but you'll outscale and you'll do it safely. So to sum it all up, the clan of the Stoat might just be the strongest 1v1 clan in Northgard right now. It's forgiving, it's efficient, and it gives you all the tools you need to win. Whether that's through defense, tempo, or trade. If you've been struggling in a rank like I was, give Stoat a try. Build smart, scout fast, fortify early, and watch your GP rise. If this video helped you out, drop a like, maybe a sub, and let me know in the comments how many games you've won with Stoat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.